Hello and welcome to the Northwest Fusion Group video channel. I'm Ian, G0VGS. How many times have you heard, I don't do digital, it's all internet, it's not real radio? Well, in this video I'm going to destroy that myth. So let's explore digital modes a little. We've had some of these for quite a lot of years. Used mainly on HF, but sometimes on VHF and above as well. Modes like RTTY, AMTOR, PACTOR, PSK31, slow scan television, and latterly FT8. All these have one thing in common. They require a computer in order to operate. You can also add the internet if you wish to do QRZ lookups or maybe a DX cluster connection. And then we started to see some digitally connected voice modes coming along, like Echolink and IRLP. These were usually accessed using FM to a repeater, which was then digitally connected to another node somewhere else in the world. And you could control that and choose your destination. So it was FM and then digitally encoded and then decoded at the other end and reproduced in FM. You could also connect via your computer directly over the internet. And more latterly, we've had real digital voice modes coming along, modes like DMR and D-Star, and of course C4FM, which is what Yaesu System Fusion is based on. The thing about the digital voice modes is they all have one thing in common. They don't need a computer, and they don't need the internet. In fact, Northwest Fusion Group was started by a group of amateurs who had a simplex net on C4FM each week. There weren't even repeaters or gateways. It was purely a simplex net run using C4FM. The only difference was the mode. Instead of using FM to talk to each other, they use C4FM, which means that the radio does a digital analog conversion at both ends. So your analog voice is encoded into C4FM digital voice and decoded at the radio at the other end back into analog voice. This does have some advantages. Because it's digital, it's either on or off. And it's quite typical for a C4FM repeater, for example, to be able to decode absolutely perfectly, virtually down to S0. Now this is great for SOTA and WOTA activities, for example. As I've already mentioned, digital modes are either on or off. That's great for something like a SOTA or WOTA activation because the person you're contacting will be totally clear. If you can hear them at all, you'll be able to hear exactly what's going on, and you'll be able to swap reports in the clear without any noise or having to get the person to repeat their call sign time after time in order to get the contact. These are straightforward simplex contacts. There's no computer involved. There's no internet involved. It's purely an FM contact. In fact, for SOTA and WOTA, you're not allowed to use a repeater or any other kind of assistance. So digital voice modes don't rely on the internet. They don't even need a computer in order to work. So the next time somebody says to you, I don't do digital modes, it's all internet. It's not real radio. You can tell them that actually the opposite is the case, because for digital voice modes you don't need the internet and you don't need a computer. All you need is the radio and an aerial. Sounds like real radio to me. Well, I hope you found that useful. If you did, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free. And if you click the bell icon, you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Until the next time, thanks for watching. Cheerio.